This is the Halloween season, and the theaters have started streaming out some Halloween content which could be scary, and Nightbooks turns out to be one of them. So the million-dollar question is it interesting? Is it actually scary? Or is it family friendly? Stick around to know that. Hey, what's up guys? My name is Edmond here and welcome to Eddy's Reviews, where we do reviews of action, adventure, sci-fi and animation movies. So if this kind of content interests you, please consider subscribing. Stick around, let's get right into the video. So today is Horror Day and we are going to be talking about Nightbooks. Alex, a boy obsessed with scary stories, is captured by a witch in her modern New York apartment, and he writes hair-raising scary tales which are the only things that keep him alive as he desperately finds ways to run away from this twisted place. So just as the summary goes, Alex was this guy who loved writing scary tales and scary stories, and the crazy thing about it is he found himself in this kind of a space where he loved these scary tales and he shared it out with his friends, but most of the people who he shared out his scary tales with didn't love them. So I mean, you know how bad it can feel where you are in a place where you share or you have a passion for something, and when you share it with people, nobody shows an interest and all those kind of things. Then he landed in the hands of a witch who captured him, and now the witch is someone who loved scary stories. So this was the time which he had to pull out or show out his passion to this witch. But the thing was, at this time he had already started losing interest in these scary tales because he was showing it to people who never loved it. So he had already started losing interest, but now the only thing that could keep him alive was if he continued writing these scary tales and giving out to this witch. Now, the thing which I loved so much about him writing these scary tales is as he was writing these scary tales at this particular point, like whenever he is reading these tales to this witch, there was some kind of visual representation of these tales. So as he is narrating these tales, like the actors were acting out these tales, and it was so amazing because it was well done at this particular point, and it kept me clinging to the screen, kept me yearning for more of these tales, which he actually did them so very well, and I love these representations which he did. Now this is a horror movie, and the interesting part about horror movies is there should be something that is going to make you scared, right? Okay, so away from the fact that there is a witch who always makes them scared based on her appearance, always maybe makes them to levitate out of the ground, another thing which the director incorporated in this movie that made it a little bit scary was a scary creature which had very sharp claws and caused a lot of destruction. And the scenes in which this creature was found, I mean, it was kind of a little bit scary, but the good thing was it was not that scary for kids. And this leads me to the fact that the main characters in this movie were Alex and Yasmin, who acted as the main characters, and they showed like almost 80%. They were like 80% of the screen time. And the good thing about this movie was, even though it's a horror movie, it was not made in such a way that it's going to be so scary for kids, because when it's a scary movie, at least it's something that should be family friendly, and if kids are watching it, even if they get a little bit scared, but they should not get so very scared. And this was another thing which I loved so very much about this movie, which it incorporated. And another thing is, since this movie is geared a little bit towards kids, another thing which the director incorporated was very bright colors. So there was a scene in this movie which was like the closet of this witch, where these kids got into, and wow, this scene literally was very brightly colored. It was so amazing, and I love watching it, and I want to believe that if you're watching this movie or if you're watching this particular scene together with your kids, your kids are going to fall in love with this part, and as well as you are also going to fall in love with this scene. So in general, the acting was really great. That is Alex, who was one of the main characters of this movie. He acted so very well. He portrayed his character so very well. He moved the emotion together with Yasmin, who was also another kid who was captured by this witch together in this house. They both acted together so well that is desperately finding a way so as to get out of this place to seek for liberty in this twisted house, together with the witch, who was Natacha. That is the character who she acted was Natacha, and she acted so very well as the witch. She really brought out this emotion of the witch, this scary lady who scares these kids, who, I mean, the character which she acted as the witch, she really portrayed this part so very well. She removed the emotions. She did, I mean, it was amazing. So in general, this movie was a very wonderful movie, and I want to really recommend this movie for like a family night. So if you're looking for a Halloween movie or a scary movie for this Halloween season, I want to believe Nightbooks is going to be a wonderful pick for you, which you can watch together with your kids. So my rating for this movie is literally like a 7 to 7.5 on 10, because this movie was wonderful. It was well acted. The cinematography was amazing. The scary part of it was good. You know, the Nightbooks, that is him reading the tales, that is Alex, the main character, him reading these tales to this witch every blessed night, and really bringing out the representation of these tales as he read them, as well as also removing the tone. You know, whenever you're reading a tale or whenever you're reading a story, a very amazing part of the narration is when you can bring out the tone of some particular parts where you need to sound scary, where you need to sound serious, where you need to sound just smooth or very calm. Alex did a wonderful job to bring out all of these parts as he was narrating this movie. So this movie was well done, the colors and so on. So that is why this movie is a big recommendation for you. And if you have watched this movie, please let me know what you think about it in the comment section down below. And if you have not watched this movie, just like I said, it's a big recommendation for you. So guys, this is all I have for you guys today. If you love what you're seeing and you long to see more, please let me know in the comment section down below. And also don't forget to check out the cards up here to get to the previous video which I made. And also don't forget to subscribe, destroy the like button. And on that note, catch you guys in the next one.